Worcester declares sanctuary for transgender community. I don't understand why. What are they running from? Transgender people can do whatever the hell that they want to do. They've been doing it for the last couple of couple of years, probably good 6, 7, 8 years when they exploded all over the place. Why do we need a sanctuary for them? Or is this a front for something else? Anyway, the Worcester City Council has voted to establish the city as a sanctuary for transgender and gender diverse individuals, following a resolution passed to protect these community members from discriminatory federal policies. Why do they act like as though they're being hunted down? I don't. What is happening here? If anything, they have more luxuries and rights than normal people do. The decision was made after a significant public hearing where numerous speakers, including DD Delight, keep that person away from your child. I don't know who that is, but that does not sound like a person you want around your children. And Katie from District 5 expressed concern. Katie's probably a dude. Expressed concerns over safety and rights for transgender people amidst perceived threats from the current administration. Oh boy, here we fucking go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Are we recording properly? Yeah, we are. All right, let's go.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up?
Not afraid enough not to blend in with the crowd. You want to be obnoxious and be seen. You purpose. I see you. Silence equals death, bro. What the fuck?
Please.
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want
trans people.
Why Shorty dressed like a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog reject Ninja Turtle? What is going on here? With the pearls? Man, what is happening?
It's a very unsafe space.
I'm shaking right now. I don't want to be here.
Please.
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
You remember how many children I have? And 2 of them are trans. What are the odds? What are the odds that this multicolored hair person with 2 children are trans? I'm sorry, more than probably 2 children. How many children does she fucking have for you to have to remember? Hold up. Well, hold on. What?
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain.
But you dress like that. Make it make sense. Performative bullshit is still bullshit. Who's the one who made the song the show must go on, even though my smile is fading, the show must go on, and the person was battling like fucking AIDS or something. Very, very iconic, famous artist, musical artist. I forgot what his name was. But this is just crazy, bro.
I'm on the autism spectrum. And I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes.
I don't want you in anybody's DM, not even mine. I wouldn't want you in my DMs. I damn sure don't want. I don't want anybody to suffer some shit that looks like that in your DMs. What? Is this person casting for Beetlejuice? What is happening, bro?
My creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me. I want you to listen to me.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books that
Yo, look at this freak. Peep the freak at 12 o'clock behind the fat dude.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books that...
My man has fluffy ponytails, pigtails, twin tails?
The Nazis burned books on gender sciences first. Now the administration.
You know what I've always found crazy about this? I could understand regular people getting big because they probably eat bad food and make bad life decisions. Can we go back to a time when people who were gay or whatever the fuck it was were narcissistic to the point that they took care of themselves? I've had a few gay friends, and I can tell you back then when we used to play DDR, the gay dudes used to tear that bitch up. Sorry for cursing. Sorry for saying the B word. They used to. I must have got his. I must have got a little bit of my gay friend spare. Yes, honey. Because back then, bro, my man saw me playing DDR, and he was like, "Oh, let me try this out. This actually looked fun." And I'm talking about like just not always dancing, always moving, always active. These people are just fucking fat and lazy and nasty. How are they all disgusting and out of shape?
Has villainized and marginalized migrant workers, trans.
That's what this is. This has nothing to do with trans people. This is a front for the illegals. I know what this is. I know what this is.
LGBT people and even special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Please wrap
Look at me!
Yes. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yes. We want the idea, we want the ideology to die. The normal ones who are trans, not the flaming ones, they can be fine. They don't go after children, they don't indoctrinate anybody. But you guys, you freaks, you degens, you people that belong in your mother's basement to never see the light of day, you prefer it that way, you need to go back. Get off the internet, stop meeting up in groups, and stop doing these little takeovers where you decide you want to make a sanctuary city, which is really a front for other bullshit. We know what this is.
Okay, we're all done here.
Fucking pathetic!
We're all done. Come on.
Of course, we need to
In a skirt.
continue celebrating Black History Month because in spite of what's coming down from Washington, we all know that we all exist and we all need to be recognized for our existence.
Remember, you can't clap, so you snap to not trigger people. You got to give them the pussy snaps, right? To not trigger people. Again, stop bringing black people in your bullshit. Stop bringing black people in your bullshit. Stop it. Go get some help. Stop dragging black people along with your delusions. We all got enough problems. We don't need the bullshit. They always do this. They umbrella black people, they umbrella women. They'll try to put all of these things together in this amalgamation to get their fucking point across. It's disgusting.
But be aware that you are a guest in my house when you come. And when you come, know that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with the quickness.
So this is a teacher, supposedly, teaching kids to be trans, apparently. Do you know how fucking crazy that sounds that this person outed themselves? I just want to know something. For people who are always so afraid these people's lives are in danger, why are they always smiling? Why are they always happy in the same breath? The same people that sit there and preach about tolerance, right? The same people who will call you all of these names in the same breath will try to preach about tolerance and acceptance. It's kind of like the girls who sat there saying that their reproductive rights was being taken away and this is a handmaid's tale and it's terrible and they're scared. 5 minutes later, twerking in the streets. Do you not see the bullshit here? Why I call it performative, because it is. It's performative bullshit. Or, as somebody in the comment section said, they're just a bunch of drama queens.
My name in drag is Dee Dee Delight. And my name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove Atienza.
Laddie LaRouge.
Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Drag used to be a male-dominated thing. Wasn't drag supposed to be guys that dressed in female clothing and acting as women? But they knew the thing is, the original drag, it was an art, and they knew that they were men. Was that not a woman? Because here's the thing. I can tell 9 out of 10 times that's an actual biological woman right there. There are certain things that trans women can't emulate. Even with all of her made up mental issues or whatever mental issues that she probably has and physical issues she probably has, I thought when you're in drag, you're supposed to be pretending to be the opposite sex. She was pretending to be a woman? I don't know, whatever.
In drag District 3. My legal name is Olivia D'Ambrosio. My public name is Livy Scanlon. My wife and I own a home in the Canal District.
I'm sorry. I had to peep the dude on the fucking laptop. They always have this fucking. I'm a gamer, right? I travel around, used to travel around with my gaming laptop wherever I went, whatever like that. And I always would spot the radicals or the disgusting individuals that would try to pop up around in the circles that I was in. Always have a MacBook. Always some fucking communist fucking bullshit on the side. But from what I'm seeing, it's even worse. I'd rather be a communist. This is a fucking fur. That's a furry. That's a My Little Pony sticker right there. That's is that Fluttershy? That's rainbow. Is that rainbow? Is that Rainbow Dash? Is that Rainbow Dash? Is it rainbow? Is purple? Is the purple one Rainbow Dash? I can tell that's a fucking that. This is a furry. This is more dangerous than anybody else that popped up. More dangerous than anything that just showed up. This person in the back right here, who's quiet, who's silent, who's this nigga's plotting. This motherfucker's plotting. This is the type of dude, bro, that I end the video, I turn around, and he's just standing there with a box, and I'm like, yo, what's in the box? What's in the box, man? What's in the box? And you will never hear from me again. That's what that. This dude is dangerous.
I speak as someone who is always misgendered, like all the time. People refer to me as sir when I prefer to be referred to as ma'am.
Who was the artist who was saying he wear your grandma clothes? What? I ain't got money up in my pocket. I wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. Like, yo, bro, if you throw away any clothes, he's got it.
I speak as someone who is afraid to use public toilets. I speak as someone who is a member of this community and is a queer person.
You have to imagine being me and my wife.
No, I don't.
That our marriage rights will be stripped away at any moment.
I thought you guys was running in fair. You're married. You took a step further than the usual ones. You actually married. Again, these people are supposed to be afraid, but they're loud. They're being obnoxious. Some of them looking like Beetlejuice.
Please, I only have so much time. Please, Joe's gonna cut me off.
Which matters more?
Oh, I get it. The facial structure is supposed to be a guy. That's what we're seeing. That's what the makeup is. You think that guys have to look like that? Was that like the Chad face? Okay, whatever. I don't know. I'm getting too into it.
Covering the legal fees of systemic police brutality or protecting the lives of queer people in our community. How many lives have to be lost before you consider fighting back against fascism and corruption?
Now is the time to say that if federal money relies on the dehumanization of trans people, that we don't want your goddamn money.
I get that some of you care more about easy funding than trans lives, and don't mind Nazis for some whatever reason, but
They're communists.
Normally I would say good evening, but through the chair I will only impart my sour grapes.
It's an extremely emotional and taxing thing to stand up here as someone as part of the trans and gender diverse community.
My name is Katie. I'm from District 5, and I'm speaking in support of agenda items 10B.
Called it. I told you Katie was a dude. Either Katie's a dude or Katie's transitioning and they no longer want to be a woman. And you know what? As far as I'm concerned, you'll never be a woman again. You're broken. You're just broken. But I told you.
And 14B. Right now in our country, Trump is threatening the trans and gender diverse community.
Noticing people here are trying to control the rights of others, and that's not right. We should make.
This is child abuse. You also got a shirt with the American flag upside down, so that you made that just to be disrespectful. I'm looking at the back of the bag, more than likely. Commie. The father needs to be investigated immediately, because no kid sat there and wrote all of that shit. You already know it's bullshit, but let's continue. I'm sorry. This is fucked up. This fucks me up right here.
Control the rights of others, and that's not right. We should make Worcester a sanctuary city for trans people. Everybody deserves to feel safe, and everybody needs to feel safe. I've lived here for 4 years, and
Okay, so you lived there for 4 years. So for the last 4 years, when trans people, why am I even talking like this is the fucking kid that said it? The last 4 years, this kid has lived in this area where trans people was doing whatever the fuck that they wanted to do. You were perfectly fine then. You were perfectly fine before that. Now it's a fucking problem. The guy just got in office. He was in office before. They were just fine. They was absolutely fine. Yo, dude, this is crazy.
There hasn't really been any changes in how people feel safe in the city. My birthday is this Saturday, and all I want is peace and for you to vote yes. Please
Nah,
don't
fuck
let
your
me down
birthday.
for my birthday. There's a lot of queer people that I love, and to Candy Carlson, you should know to never call someone I'm 7 and I know better. The kids are watching and we're ready to vote you out.
Oh my gosh.
Fucking ridiculous. Now, mind you, they voted to get a sanctuary city. So all of these nut jobs that you just saw acting a fool, they voted to cater to those individuals. When we sit there and say the mentally ill are the ones driving the bus, the mentally ill are the ones controlling the asylums, this is exactly what we mean. Anyway, I'm Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. And I'll catch you guys next time. Fuck that kid's birthday. Fuck his father too. He'd probably be into that shit though.